Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, also subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell. Be kind in the comments. Let's get to this Kim and Kanye situation because it is a situationship. Kanye stated how he felt last year. Really haven't even said much this year. Notice that. One, when his daughter is on TikTok portraying a 23, 24-year-old woman, still didn't say nothing. When his daughter's on Katy Perry and Katy Perry's encouraging her to be on TikTok, even though the dad says, no, I don't want my kids on TikTok. I don't want them on, dealing with Disney. I don't want none of that. Let that be. These are our kids together. So that's 3. So then she talks about different situationships and him in the interviews and him in his comments and different things like that. So it's basically saying Kim Kardashian believed Kanye West interviews shenanigans will be more damaging than her kids to regarding her infamous tape. Could be even worse. Basically, she's saying that her kids are going to be more upset about what he said and what he did versus her tape. Girl, please stop. Please. Because everybody sees what she's trying to do. Wordplay. Trying to now protect her mom because people are calling her mom out. This is the biggest thing. They don't want to own up to anything. For real talk. Real talk. They don't want to own up for anything. It's been said, allegedly, they continue to lie. Even if what's in front of you is a red cup, they will say, I'm telling you, that is a blue cup with a burgundy trim. And it's like, no, really, it's a red cup. And they will make it seem as if this is what it is. This is what it is. I'm telling you, this is what it is. And people will be like, no, that's what's in the press. No, you have to sign an ID. You have to sign it off if you're going to sell your tape. And they're still trying to push this narrative. They're still trying to discredit Kanye and Ray J. Now, Ray J has documents. Whether it's true or false, we don't know. That's for a court or a judge to decide. But many people are going to call this BS. We get that Kanye probably overreacted in certain things, maybe said a little bit too much, maybe did a little bit too much, because that's him. You knew who you were marrying. And then she cries about motherhood and co-parenting. You basically didn't feel that you and him were going to even have more kids, and you wanted his assistant to have more kids. So people are going to say nobody can win for losing to be in a situationship with them. Because people talk about good vibes, bad vibes. People talk about Pete's statement. And some people don't think that Pete said those things. That's weird to me. Pete conversated about his situationship with Kim. That's weird that people don't think he said anything. He did. But here nor there, well wishes to Kanye, because we see that they seek media attention. We see they seek that bag. We see how she was raised, how the girls are raised, how there are so many unhealthy relationships, and how almost like if a guy is so problematic, they like to hold on to you as long as they can for a storyline. Hello. That's the weird part. You would think that the mom would want the daughters married and happy. Think about the whole situationship in regards to Kim and Chris Humphries. Hello. And then how he talked about different things. But the biggest thing and the interesting thing is Her and Kanye and their situationship. Many people are not going to look at this. I didn't even watch the show. I told you I'm going to watch clips because these clips are going to say everything. I'll do another video because there's another video of Kylie talking about drinking and how they like to get intoxicated. Well, be a good role model. You shouldn't be promoting that. And she ran down how it is with her. She could drink a lot and hold it. Kim is drinking 2 tequilas and she wants to tell everybody, "Oh, I've drunk so much," and she's drunk 2 shots. She said her and Kendall can't hold it. And then she shames Courtney and saying Courtney likes to do XYZ all over the place, making a mess, da 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 da. And then she said, who else? Chloe. She talked about Chloe in regards to Chloe being very aggressive and you don't want to mess with her. And then she talks about her mom. Her mom is the coolest one to have drinks with. Girl, please. Let's get to this Kanye and Kim clip and what she talking about. I call BS. I think it's a narrative in a way, and I think it's important for them to feel that they have to keep the show because without the show, they can't tell you this narrative that they want to tell you. They can go on as many interviews as need be. That's only what, once, maybe 4 times a year. But if you do it on the show, then it's like I could tell that I could say anything I want. And it's almost like she's reading something to go over each point she wants. And the mom really can't get a word in edgewise. Let's go to the clip. This is
There's been a lot going on with Kanye right now, and things are going on in the media, radio shows and interviews.
The kids calling Kanye's war as Kanye goes after Kim and her mom.
Even through all of the craziness of everything that Kanye says about us, like, I never comment, I never post. Like, he has made up the most insane narrative about you and the tape, and we stay silent through all the lies.
But you see how she's saying how Kanye made the narrative? She didn't bring up Ray J. Did you catch that? You, the narrative, and the tape. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like Kanye is agreeing with alleged Ray J. Now, I don't know what transpired. That's for a court to decide. Allege. 1 tape, 2 tape, 3 tape. She did a tape and it was out. Gross. Hello. And people say, well, that's what couples do. Not really, if they're still making money off of it. We understand that the K's and the J's love a bag. They want money. They want to continue to have this lifestyle. And some people aren't feeding that anymore. They feel and see the different things that's maybe not told that's not true.
Like, he has made up the most insane narrative about you and the tape, and we stay silent through all the lies, all the stuff. I think at this point, I just assume everything I text Kanye is going to be put on the internet. I think I can handle anything. I just get.
So she's talking about when Kanye was basically upset about where's my kids? Why aren't they there? Why isn't this child on the plane? All my kids should be with me. Parents know what's going to make another parent mad. You understand what I'm saying? So he's basically, I told y'all what that message was, and I'll go over it. Kanye said specifically, I am having Sunday service. My children are supposed to be with me. Where are my kids? So if he's trying to do something good and have them be around singing and dancing and different things like that, and you can't even make sure that transpires, that's a problem for a dad. Because I'm trying to walk this path with them, and he feels a good path. This is my job thing. This is something that they can have fun, enjoy. It's not pictures and different things like that. And then so you have that. Sometimes the kids didn't end up at certain day service. You have the times where they were supposed to be flown out and one child's not on the plane, and then you tell me after the plane has taken off because you know I can't come back and get that child. So many people see and heard the gaslighting. Many people remember Kanye's interviews. We remember what was said. And then he gets a text that he's asking about the kids, and then he gets a text from somebody that's not her. I'm in bed with your wife. Well, she's not even divorced yet. But what wishes?
I just assume everything I text Kanye is going to be put on the internet. I think I can handle anything. I just get really heartbroken heartbroken for my mom that she has to deal with so much, from so many different sides of people coming at her. But you can't control somebody else. He's doing this to himself. But even just like how he looks so down on me for like my tape and brings it up all over town, all over the media. Like, thanks for reminding people once again. All of his shenanigans, I don't even.
So did he remind people again? Or did you, when you sat there, opened it up in front of the cameras? This is what I talk about. Some people call it something, and you know what it is. They can never admit when they're wrong. They can never admit that somebody didn't harm or hurt them. When we see it, we heard it. No, Kanye has not been the greatest spokesperson in telling people how he feels. There's been problems, and we've seen it. We've heard it. The concerns and the comments in regards to different cultures and race. But we get what this is. This is her moment to tell her narrative.
Down on me for like my tape and brings it up all over town, all over the media. Like, thanks for reminding people once again. All of his shenanigans, I don't even know what to call it. Rhetoric is going to be, like, thanks for reminding people once again. All of his.
But do you see, she's reminding people. So this will be how many times she talked about that tape? She didn't even have to bring up the tape. But she does it for clicks, views, and media attention. Media manipulation, allegedly.
All over the media. Like, thanks for reminding people once again. All of his shenanigans, I don't even know what to call it. Rhetoric is going to be far more damaging to the kids one day than my tape will ever be. That's right. And I have to sit here and not say anything ever because I know one day my kids will appreciate that. And I know that, is the best thing for them. And by the way, I'm the one where shit could be going down and I get in the car and every day the kids want to blast dad's music.
Listening to dad's music and treating a dad a certain way is two different things. Listening to his music, he's not next to you. He's not near you. You were there when those songs was created. If that's how they can feel close to their dad, then that's what it is. So we don't see Kanye being able to spend a lot of quality time with the kids. We don't see Travis Scott spending hardly any time with the kids. And we don't see Tristan taking True anywhere either. So there's a control situationship going on there. Whether she believes it or not, or whether she sees it or not, we see what's going on. It's being said that they're controlled by the family. And that's why Rob doesn't want to have anything to do with the family. So remember how Chloe said Kanye's never leaving, Scott's never leaving, and Tristan, that means you're never leaving? He said, no, you're never leaving me. Hello? Hello?
And I know that, is the best thing for them. And by the way, I'm the one where shit could be going down and I get in the car and every day the kids want to blast dad's music. And I'm like, he's the best, yeah. And I put it on and we're singing along and inside I'm like dying because I will be his biggest.
He's the best. But you don't think that any kids are going to say your mom was talking about your dad? They both talk about each other. They do. They do. And you don't see Courtney talking about her exes. You don't see Chloe talking about her exes. Kim loves this. She loves to drag her exes. She loves to talk about her exes to be relevant and to say what you did to me, what you've done to me.
Today the kids want to blast dad's music and I'm like, he's the best, yeah. And I put it on and we're singing along and inside I'm like dying because I will be his biggest cheerleader to them forever. And one day when they see for themselves, I'll answer whatever they want me to. But it's too much for one person to take. And the one that was supposed to protect me and still does interviews saying they will be my forever protector is the one that is hurting me the most. He was the one that started a rumor that said there's been a lot going on.
So I don't know if she's going to say in regards to the Drake and in regards to Tom Brady situation or the Chris, I'll just say first name Chris. Something's there. He doesn't make up stuff. It has to be something that's alleged or pushed, or they are conversating and joking as girls. Well wishes. This family is a trip. Well wishes to Kanye, because he has 18 years. 18 years of his song. Think about what his song said. He is going to have to deal with the media attention, media clicks and views every week. They want media attention every week, every week, every week. So he married her. He married her and he had kids with her, and he has to deal with that because you figure Kanye family isn't even really brought into a lot of conversations and talks and different things like that. The K's and the J's want you to focus on them and them only. Bring I'm selling items and I want you to purchase them. That's why I stopped showing different items.
Kids are supposed to be there, and my kids were nowhere to be found. And I text Kim and said, "Where are my kids?" We get into an argument, and then I get a text from a number I don't know, and it's Pete Davidson bragging about being in bed with my wife.
So, hello. So he's clearing up stuff in regards to the parenting he's having with Kim.
At Sunday service, my kids are supposed to be there, and my kids were nowhere to be found. And I text Kim and said, "Where are my kids?" We get into an argument, and then I get a text from a number I don't know, and it's Pete Davidson bragging about being in bed with my wife.
So what wishes to Kim Kanye? Everybody sees that there's going to be continuous issues, problems, because they seek media attention, they seek media views. People are concerned about her parenting. Kanye's parenting is not being questioned. People are questioning their morals. Kanye's morals were questioned last year, but now everybody's like, okay, he seems at peace. He's with Bianca. He seems happy. People are questioning grooming. Kanye's not being questioned about grooming. It's Kim's family allegedly being questioned about grooming. Kanye's not being questioned about whether he's a good role model or not, allegedly. Kim's family's being questioned about whether they're all good role models and show a good side, and if they do things to bring men in. Many people say that the girls, the young children, are expected to show the kids, they show the girls more so than they show the boys. For well wishes, we see that there's issues with Rob. Hello. That's all we have to say. Where's Rob? Why doesn't Rob take a lot of more pictures with Dream, but it's always Chloe? But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.